Hi, I'm your host Vasco Duarte. Welcome to the Scrum Master Toolbox podcast, where we share tips and tricks from Scrum Masters around the world. Every day, we bring you inspiring answers to important questions that all Scrum Masters face day after day. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Success Thursday here on the podcast. This week, we have with us Annu Paganus. Hey, Annu. Welcome back.
Thank you. Great to be here. And as they say in Finland, Thursday is full of hope.
That's a very nice saying. I have to start using that. So Thursday is, of course, Success Day, but we start with the retrospective. So Annu, share with us, what's your favorite retrospective format and why?
Yeah, I don't know. Can I define anything very specific that would be very favorite? But I guess overall, when we in this team where I'm now working, our retrospectives I'm running them using the tool that we have in the Azure DevOps. So the tool maybe is not the fanciest, but it's practical and it's repetitive, so we can follow up things. And if I create items that we want to act on, everything comes automatically to our DevOps board. So it has been the easy way, and it's visible for everyone. Everything is all the time transparent for everyone. So in that sense, I have liked that tool. But how to run the retrospectives? I like to vary them a lot, because if I'm, for example, asking these questions, what went well, what didn't well, what should we improve? These kind of questions easily focus on deliveries and not raising that much imagination on what should I bring, what topic should I bring now in the discussion. So sometimes it's important to have those once in a while, but not always. So many times I like to bring out questions which are somehow related to emotions. So what kind of feelings people are feeling, and this mad, sad, glad is, for example, quite nice on that. So that what has made you mad during this past sprint? What has made you sad? What are you glad about? And those things, and different kind of versions of these emotions, that what made you feel great this sprint, or maybe varying a bit those questions. Sometimes some questions can brought more ideas than others. But not only, I do like to have these quite general level retrospectives after the sprint, so that we are not that in a box in that sense.
So by general, can you give an example of what you mean by more general retrospectives?
Well, then I'm maybe comparing that to the fact that sometimes I also put there as one category, maybe mad, sad, glad, and some certain topic. So if we have been focusing a lot, for example, now we are focusing a lot in the release process overall. How can we make the release smoother and quicker, and the process is, because we are dependent maybe on others also than just our team and everything like that. So we have been focusing on that topic. So I want comments from the people. If we have adjusted something, I want there to comment on that specific topic. So then I put that topic also there. But I never basically have only the retrospective, which we would have just this topic. Then that is something very additional discussions that we have on that topic. But in retrospectives, I always want to have some level these more general questions on how did it go with the sprint. And then on top of that, maybe some specific topics that we focus on and follow up somehow.
And I guess that by adding the release topic, to the mad, sad, glad format, what you're doing is emphasizing to the team, hey, also think about this, since we are kind of focusing on that. And if there are improvements, we really want to bring them out. Or if there are problems, we really want to bring them out. Is that your thought?
Yeah. Because it can easily happen so that, okay, we make some change and then people feel maybe that they don't want to complain again about this topic now that you already maybe starting to feel that, okay, we already improved this, so I don't want to complain this again. Or I'm not saying that would happen in our team, but for some people, maybe that might be the feeling. But it's good to keep the things rolling, and also having the feeling from the team that if we have committed together to make some changes, we should also be committed to implement those changes, so that we can
and do the follow-up,
sure that
right?
they are happening.
Keep ourselves accountable.
Yes.
Absolutely. So of course, we do this retrospectives because we want to make sure that both we as Scrum Masters, but also the people and the teams we work with are successful. And today's Thursday, so we'll focus on our success as Scrum Masters, Annu. So share with us, what does it mean for you to be a successful Scrum Master?
I think there are a lot of topics where I get the feeling of success. Overall, I would say that, as my background is that we have been having this bigger transformation where we have tried to learn the more transparency maybe in the organization. So every time I see increased transparency in our team's work, I am feeling that, okay, now we have done right things here. And I have, maybe if we are going towards that, because I think that is easily something that is not happening automatically, this transparency. It requires some facilitation and encouragement and trust building and everything. So I feel that transparency is at least one thing that is some kind of measurement, that how transparent people feel that we are, or the overall organization is. So if there is an increase on that, I would feel that that's like one of the success things. And overall, I would say when I see that people have this tendency, at least maybe developers especially, that they want to easily work alone, maybe not that keen on working together always. That's maybe the natural, easy way of doing things. But when we are able to create this more collaboration in the team and have that happening, then I feel that I have also been able to do something right. Because many times I feel that that's the thing that I need to encourage and coach the team and point out that maybe, hey, there is an opportunity here that we could maybe utilize, that some kind of collaboration could be done here again. And
when you think about collaboration specifically, what are the things you look for to assess your own contribution to that?
I would say maybe those moments that I have seen that there are challenges in the collaboration. And then we have, maybe based on retrospectives or something, we have actually agreed some ways of working. And then you notice that these things are starting to actually work smoothly, so that I don't have to pay attention on those things. It's the team who is basically doing the things. They are able to do things smoothly, and they feel that they don't have like endless discussions on how to do this, but instead they are just doing it, and they are able to do it, and they feel good about the collaboration. So those are the places where I'm happy at what has been done. And when I can take my hands off from things, I would say those are the moments when you really feel that, okay, good, now things are happening.
Absolutely. And this highlights the importance of really being clear for ourselves what are the things we are working on, right? Like you talked about transparency and collaboration as things that don't come for free. I think those were the words that you used. And that's very important for us to recognize that actually, if they don't come for free, then we need to put our effort there. And of course, we need to measure are we getting what we need for the team to be successful? So great. Thank you for sharing that with us, Annu.
Thank you.
Part of a successful Scrum Master job is to help the product owner. Tomorrow we explore that critical role in Scrum, the product owner role. Tune in to learn about product owner anti-patterns, what you can do to help the product owner, and a real-life example of what a great product owner is and what made it so. Tomorrow on our Friday Product Owner episode. See you tomorrow. We really hope you liked our show. And if you did, why not rate this podcast on Stitcher or iTunes? Share this podcast and let other Scrum Masters know about this valuable resource for their work. Remember that sharing is caring.